In an era where artificial intelligence, AI, is evolving at breakneck speed, the line between reality and digital fabrication is becoming dangerously blurred. A recent FBI investigation into an AI-driven scam highlights just how far the technology has come and the risks it poses. In this case, a scammer impersonated White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles using AI-generated voice technology to deceive Republican officials. The impersonator solicited sensitive political information, including names for possible pardons and financial contributions. This unprecedented event represents more than just a novel form of fraud. It illustrates the profound vulnerabilities created by unregulated AI, particularly in the spheres of politics, national security, and public trust. The scam that triggered the FBI investigation was audacious in both its technical sophistication and its target. Using AI-generated voice synthesis, commonly referred to as voice deepfakes, the perpetrator crafted a convincing imitation of Susie Wiles. This fraudulent voice was then used to communicate directly with Republican officials, requesting both financial support and politically sensitive information. What makes this scam especially troubling is that it didn't rely on phishing emails or clumsy fake websites. It weaponized AI to simulate a trusted voice, bypassing many of the traditional warning signs of digital fraud. The implications are staggering. If an AI-generated voice can convincingly imitate one of the highest-ranking officials in the White House, what safeguards remain to protect political processes, diplomacy, or even international relations from manipulation? Deepfakes originally gained notoriety through video, where AI models could transpose a person's face onto another's body with eerily convincing results. In recent years, the technology has expanded to include audio, making it possible to replicate a person's voice using just a few minutes of recorded speech. Tools such as 11 Labs, Resemble AI, and OpenAI's voice engine demonstrate the power and potential peril of synthetic voice technologies. These tools are increasingly accessible, allowing even non-experts to create realistic voice clones. While their intended applications include voiceovers for media or aiding individuals who have lost their ability to speak, the darker use cases, like political impersonation, are becoming alarmingly prevalent. The FBI's investigation isn't just about a single scam. It underscores systemic vulnerabilities in how political communication occurs. Voice has historically been a deeply trusted medium. When someone hears a voice they recognize, especially from a known and powerful figure, they tend to believe what they hear. AI is appending that trust. In political contexts, this has chilling consequences. AI-driven impersonation could be used to issue false orders, release fake public statements, or manipulate negotiations. Imagine a deep fake of a president declaring war or conceding an election, shared on social media before it can be verified. The speed at which misinformation travels could cause irreparable damage before the truth is restored. Moreover, such technologies are ripe for foreign exploitation. State-sponsored actors could use deepfake tools to sow discord, meddle in elections, or sabotage diplomatic relations. The stakes are no longer theoretical. They are immediate and existential. Beyond national security, the ethics of AI-generated impersonation raise serious concerns. Who is responsible when AI is used for malicious purposes? Is it the toolmaker, the user, or both? Unlike physical weapons, AI tools are often developed with dual-use intentions, capable of both beneficial and harmful applications. This raises questions about accountability, transparency, and oversight. Should AI developers be required to implement ethical safeguards? Should access to such technology be regulated like other potentially dangerous tools? And how do we ensure these systems are not abused while still allowing innovation to flourish? As AI becomes more integrated into everyday life, society must grapple with these difficult ethical considerations. The balance between progress and protection has never been more delicate. The FBI's investigation also highlights a growing need to rethink cybersecurity. Traditional defenses, passwords, encryption, two-factor authentication are insufficient against AI impersonation. New standards must be developed to authenticate not just who is speaking, but how that speech is verified. Biometric voice recognition could be one layer of defense, but it too can be fooled by sophisticated AI. Organizations, particularly those in sensitive industries like government, finance, and healthcare, must adopt multimodal verification methods. These may include cross-verifying identity with facial recognition, behavioral biometrics, or digital watermarks embedded in legitimate communications. Training and awareness are also crucial. Individuals must learn to critically assess information, question authenticity, and report suspicious activity. The social aspect of cybersecurity is now just as important as the technical one. There is a growing consensus that the current pace of AI development has outstripped our capacity to regulate it. While some countries have begun to introduce legislation addressing deepfakes and synthetic media, enforcement remains patchy and inconsistent. What's needed is a global framework, akin to climate or arms treaties, that establishes norms and consequences for misuse. Tech companies must also take proactive steps. Building and watermarking, limiting access to powerful models, and creating alert systems for misuse are all feasible solutions. Collaboration between governments, private industry, and civil society will be essential in crafting a safe AI future. The FBI's investigation into the AI-driven impersonation of Susie Wiles is more than a bizarre headline. It is a canary in the coal mine. It signals the dawn of a new era in which artificial intelligence can be used not just to inform or entertain, but to deceive, manipulate, and destabilize. The dangers of AI are not hypothetical. They are already here. To safeguard our institutions, preserve democratic processes, and maintain public trust, a coordinated and immediate response is needed. AI holds incredible promise, but without robust ethical standards, regulatory oversight, and public awareness, that promise could quickly become a peril.